Hello everyone, let's do some basic Java. Let's get started. Let's start off with founders. So first of all, we have three founders to Java who are James Gosling, Mike Sheridan, and Patrick Norton. Java was originally named Oak after an oak tree outside Gosling's office, and then it was named Green, and now finally Java, which is actually after a type of coffee in Indonesia. And now let's talk about a few characteristics of Java which really make it unique from other coding languages. Okay, so first up, one of the main features of Java is that it's platform independent. As in, a code written in Java, let's say on one operating system, example Windows, the same code can be run without any changes done to it on another operating system, like let's say Mac or any other. And next, it also has a built-in graphics class, which makes web designing much more fun, easy, and the web page or the product is very interactive and user-friendly as well. Next up, we have object-oriented programming, which is actually connects the code to real life, making bigger codes or bigger projects easier to work with, which I did not in the first case understand the need of. But as I went on, started designing a few programs, I really found it really useful, and we'll be covering that in further episodes. And yes, you might have heard this OOPS concept by some people many times. It's basically object-oriented programming, and we'll learn about it soon. One more feature of Java that is worth mentioning is that it's a lightweight coding language. It is designed to have a small memory footprint, and its minimalist syntax and features give it the flexibility for you to decide on what features you need, and the syntax is always small, thereby making it lightweight. The JVM or Java Virtual Machine is the platform-specific interpreter for the bytecode. So previously we just talked about how a Java code written on a certain platform can be run on any other platform. How does that happen? If anyone asks you this, your main answer should be two things: JVM and bytecode. So JVM is a platform-specific interpreter. What it is, platform-specific interpreter that interprets the bytecode, the Java bytecode, into the native processor's language. So no matter on which device you run it on, as long as it's a bytecode and you have JVM, it translates the bytecode into the required language or the native language of the operating system. Okay, so when we talk about Java, there are a few keywords that you need to know. One, source code, and the next, bytecode. Source code is what you write, what the human writes. As in Java, it starts with class and then public static void main. Then the variables, functions, whatever you have in the program that you write, that is all the source code. This source code is compiled by the Java compiler into bytecode, which remains the same on all platforms, which is why it is also known as a portable code. This bytecode along with JVM is what makes Java a platform-independent coding language. Now I'm going to talk about two rules that are a must when writing a program in Java. Number one, the class name. When you start the Java program, what do I mean by class name? When we get to the practical session, you'll see exactly. So this class name and the name of the program in the editor should be the same at all times. And the second rule is every program written in Java must have an extension, Java. Now, a bit about the compiler and the interpreter. So the Java compiler is a file named javac. And the Java interpreter is a file named Java. These are just some simple things that are beneficial to know when dealing with computing languages. That's all for episode 1. Let me know if you really liked it, and also if you have any questions down in the comments below, I will answer all of them. Bye bye.